trust us. We're the professionals. We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Just bring the ideas, do the research, and just leave it all up to us. What's up, y'all? It's Ozzyoz, the Vyrus. We are now behind the projects where I get to interview people that I've worked with on various projects that I had in mind, and they've made it come to life. I have the honor of working with Raps for Less, and we're here today with Raps for Less' very own Vic Alfonso.
Thank you. How's it going?
Man? How's everything? I'm good, man.
I'm busy.
Yeah, hey, that's good. That's good.
Like always.
So let's just get right into it. So what got you started into rapping?
Well, I'm a graphic designer, so that's how I start. You know, doing designs for everything, and then I start doing a lot of commercial stuff, cars, box trucks, and all that. And I couldn't be in a desk for 8 hours. So I started moving to the, installation part, how they print the stuff, so I get a little more involved in that part. Then one day I got the opportunity to start rapping because one of the guys missed the day, and I said, yeah, I can do it. I didn't know what I was doing at that time.
Did you have any prior experience too rapping before you got into it? Or you just
YouTube videos.
You just jump right into the field?
Yeah, I mean, they say, do you want to try? I say, yeah, hell yeah. And then I was like, how am I supposed to do this? But yeah, I mean, I got a couple people that they teach me a couple of stuff in the row. And I start probably by 2008, like rapping and all that. I was a student at college, and then at the same time I was working. So yeah, little by little, I leave the design area, and then I went into the car rapping area.
That's amazing. That's how it starts. People just jump right into the field and they get into it. And then
I have to move. I mean, I can be steady in a design like you for 5 hours right there drawing. And I mean, I have to move a little bit more.
Got it. Like I said, I worked with you guys. You guys do excellent work.
Thank you.
You know, I found out you guys, when I was trying to put the whole idea of the vet together. Like, I remember when I reached out to you before I even had it, and I was like, look, this is what I'm going to do. And I see you got, an amazing team. Like, how do you go about picking out the people to bring on board to your team, now to your brand? Like, is it like a certain, experience they got to have, or do you take people from nothing and build them up, like how you started? Like,
I mean,
what is that like?
It's a little bit of everything, because, I mean, most people, they don't know. I mean, this industry, there's not really a school that you can go and actually be there for 3 months or 6 months. There's no school. I mean, there's a couple places that you can go for a week, for 3 days, like seminars and stuff like that. And they can give you, a point to start, but you have to be on the field to get to get better.
It's a hands-on type of process.
Exactly. So some of them, they got previous experience, and they get better when they come in right here, and some of them we basically teaching from the ground.
Okay, all right.
So I mean, I think 2 good qualities about any starter, it will be being on time and pay attention to detail.
Yeah, it's a very from what I've seen. I'm not an expert rapper at all, but I've noticed that it's a very detailed process where you have to make sure, all the air is tight and everything is sealed, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you have to put a lot of, even if it's a commercial that most people doesn't pay too much attention to the commercial, you have to pay attention to the details.
Good, yeah, no, I can completely understand that, because as a graphic designer, details everything to me.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Flowing to the next question, what is your favorite part about your artistry? Like, what makes you excited to make sure, hey, like, I'm going to make sure I get this done, or I'm rapping this today? Like, what about it drives you to keep going?
I think the best part about this is taking something that maybe, I mean, let's say it's not a brand new car, a brand new van, or any kind of a type of vehicle, and you're doing either a design or changing the color. Is seeing people's faces when they bring something that probably they say they're about to sell, or they were saying, well, let me just wrap it to see how it goes, and then when they see it, they're amazed and say, oh my God, this was better than I expected. So see that face on each client, that's what makes me, being on this industry.
Yeah, I completely understand that, especially as a graphic designer. Yeah, it's just something about working on something for people and bringing their ideas to life. Just as a creator, as an artist, it just makes you feel like this is why I need to keep going. So I completely understand. That's a great answer. Because, just as a little, detail, like I remember when, I walked in and seen like the Vet, it just felt like, it was like a used car, but it felt like a brand new car all over again.
Yeah,
it just gave a new vibe to it.
Yeah, you really want to go and drive it.
Yeah.
Every day it's like, okay, I'm gonna drive my car. I'm gonna drive my car. Yeah, that's that excitement. I like in people when they wrap it or they do any custom thing.
That's good, man. As long as you have that hunger to just, keep making people happy in your field of work, you can just keep going. Now, let's get to the difficult parts of being a rap artist. What is the most difficult part in your field of work?
Getting to the final step. That means, let's say you're coming in and you don't have a clear idea of what you want, then, you have to take the client from, he doesn't know anything about design, or you try to explain to him how it's gonna look, but then you have to take it from, okay, we're gonna do the brainstorming, we're gonna do the design, then we're gonna show it to you, then it's gonna be this back and forward until the client is completely satisfied. And then after that, it's basically installing everything, because one thing is the way you design it, and another thing is, bring it to life. Because like when you design the bed, I mean, you have something in your mind like it was completely flat. I say no, because it got this curve, this type of body. You have to do a dress line like this. So when we install, everything is where when it needs to be.
Got it.
That process with the client since the start to the final result, I think that's the most difficult part of anything in this area.
I know. I completely understand you on that. We're in two different fields, but we share like the similar difficulties. I get it. Some people don't understand what it's like to be a rap artist or a graphic designer. Like they don't understand, like it really is a lot of work, and they may not see what you see. So it's like you kind of have to walk them through it to understand the final result.
Yeah, most people think when they are gonna design something, they think you just press a click, press a button.
Yeah, like it's
your computer. Oh yeah, let's just. What do you want? It's right here. Click, 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 click. Oh yeah. Here it is. It's done. They don't understand that you basically are bringing his idea to life. I mean, that's the difficult part.
Yeah. For everybody out there, if you're gonna work with a rap artist or graphic designer, please do your research. Understand what it's like. Make sure you understand what it entails before you go and you decide to work with people. Because people like us, the better you understand our process, the better we can get done what you need. Gotta make sure I tell the people that, because it gets difficult,
Yeah. I mean, all the time. I think that's the most difficult part, because people think it's just as simple as just a computer, do it yourself, and when they don't realize that it's more than that. I think that, like you say, if they do a little bit of research of the process first, I think when they come in, they are a little more clear of that.
You get a better understanding of what it's like to work with you. Yes, that's very important. Please do your research. Side question, I didn't have this planned out before.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a client where you wrapped like the whole vehicle, a part of the vehicle, and they just weren't satisfied at all? And they just said, hey, I want to change the color completely, or this isn't how I came out. Like, what was that like? I know that's probably, that makes my heart drop down to my stomach when I work on something and it's not what they wanted.
It happens more than you think.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's our mistake, but I'm gonna say more. It's their fault. Before we even print, something, we send them proof. We tell them how it's gonna look.
They see the whole layout and they still.
Yeah. If the clients want a proof of how the look is gonna look like, we print them for them, and then at the end they say, oh, I don't like this. I didn't like how it came out, but at the end they approve. I'm saying this not for the clients to take advantage of this, but we try to make it work.
Yeah.
Our thing is make the clients be satisfied with our work. I'm not just gonna let any client say, oh, I don't like it, I'm gonna pay it because it was my mistake. No, I mean, I'm gonna make it work for you, so we always work something out with the client, so both parts are good in the final result.
That's good, man. No, you guys have excellent business ethics. I remember working with you the first time. You guys made it real easy. You guys had the 3D mock-up, especially for the Vet. That was like amazing. I never seen that before. Yeah. To see what the car would look like before it was done, that was a new experience for me. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I remember even for you when you were designing on the flat, template that we gave you,
Yeah.
like the actual Corvette, because we use the template that is actually the car. And you were like, no, man, I don't see it. Like, I don't see how it's going to end right here.
Yeah.
And
It's
I said,
hard, it's
okay,
hard.
so give me the design, and I'm going to put it in this 3D software so you can see how it's going to, and then you got a clear idea of how everything, and then, yeah, I mean, that 3D software, yeah, is really helpful for stuff like this. When it's a color change, it's easier, and people have a clear, view of what how it's going to end up. But for sure, with the Annivette, yeah, it was a lot of help.
Trust us. We're the professionals. We know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Just bring the ideas, do the research, and just leave it all up to us. If we have questions for you, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Because, once you trust us and you just let us do our thing, especially if you know who you're working with as a professional,
Yeah.
It should just always follow through, especially as long as both parties communicate,
Yeah, listen, there's some clients that they want to do like they want to do, and even if you say, listen, it's not going to look good at all, like this doesn't match, and they want it, well, we just choose. I mean, I give you what you want, We try to, like you say, like walk you
through it, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's everything, so.
Let's get into some quick questions, and then we'll talk more about the
Annivette.
behind the scenes of the Annivette, my dream car that you made come to life, and I always appreciate you for that. So, quick question. What's your favorite wrap color?
I will say satin black.
Satin black. Oh, that's my shit right there. I love satin black.
Listen, when we did the Cadillac,
Yeah.
and satin black. I mean, you saw it like, yeah, you got a nice 4-door Cadillac. You look like an old guy.
You gave it a completely different vibe.
And
man.
yeah, we wrap it in satin black, and it was like you were driving Batman car or something like that.
It's 10 years old, but it looks brand new.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate you guys. Satin black is a fire color.
That's the perfect color.
Best car you wrapped?
Best car? I mean, not because we're doing the
better be the
interview.
I'm playing, man.
Not because we're doing the interview,
No, it's
but
all good.
I can
understand.
say the Annivette because, I mean, you give me a little bit of free,
Yeah.
whatever I want to do. I mean, you give me the design, and I say, okay, you give me the design, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and you're like, yeah, just go. Leave me the car, and just go.
Okay, no, I was joking, man, but I do appreciate that because,
yeah.
we're both creative, so I completely understand it, but
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was just playing, but I'm glad he thinks the best. You already know, best graphic designer, best rap
Yeah.
artist, so you already know it's magic. Car you would like to rap that you haven't rapped?
I will say maybe a Lamborghini.
Oh, for real? I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to wrap it like it's some design or something that it will go following in all corners of the car. So I think I would say that, yeah, the Lamborghini.
Okay, that's interesting. All right. Comment below if you have a Lamborghini. If you're in Orlando, come to Ras Flesh. You already know he's
You can
gonna do the
design
best
it.
job.
We can wrap it for you.
Yes, sir. What did someone just bring in? I was
Oh
just
my
like, yo, what the hell am I rapping right now? Or why did I even accept this job,
Listen,
Because trust me, I get some weird requests too, so I know it happens. It's
I
part
got
of
it.
our
No.
life.
It's just up. I mean, this Dodge Ram 1500 4-door extending cab with the actual cap on the back.
Okay.
So it was pretty much like a van, and it was an old guy. The Dodge, it was in very bad condition, the paint. So we had to sand it down, so take all the clear to make everything smooth. And he wanted a flag of the United States, like all over the car. Like, I mean, we make the hood and the fenders, like the stars, and then the stripes and everything will go to the side, will go to the front, and they will connect to the back. And then at the end, I'm not gonna say who it was, but
yeah, no names. But if you're watching, comment below.
no, it was from Politicket. It was from a guy that it was running at that time to be a president.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I haven't seen
he
that
didn't
car.
make it.
2024.
And,
Get the gas prices down. I'll vote for you.
Thank you. Yeah, please. And he got a weird message too. Like, I think it was something like, on this person we trust. Yeah, like a weird thing a weird message on the back. And we didn't post it. I mean, we were not embarrassed, but we want to make, anything politics, for the business. But it was super weird. But at the end, he was so happy.
And that's all that matters.
Like, so happy that it was unbelievable. He even tipped everyone. Then he come back like 2 years after to our new place because we moved 1 year and a half. And he came right here and said, oh my God, your new facilities are so amazing. Like, you see my car? And I said, yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
And he said, oh, you wrap it. And he didn't remember. And it was intact. And he said, I wax it all the time. I clean it almost daily. It goes into the garage and go out. I get compliments all over the place.
good.
And listen, that's the whole point.
That's good. I do know sometimes in our field of work, we can either have a quick turnaround time or we can have a short turnaround time depending on what's going on, personal schedule, work, how backed up we are. What was the longest turnaround time you had on a project? Like it just took forever to just get it done.
Oh my God. I would say we have this like a mailbox truck.
Okay.
At first, she wants this color, so we have to like take some body parts on the car, and then she did one color, and then when we apply it, she didn't like it, and then we have to go again and reprint like probably 10 pieces, and it was probably between 4 months in that process.
Oh, wow.
Back and forward, the color, she will come in, which it was super simple.
Yeah.
The car, it was two-tone.
It'd be the simplest ones that somehow imagine take the
and
longest.
she was like, oh no, my God, no, I don't see it because I'm gonna use it for weddings and all that. And we were like, it's just 2 colors, like what in the world? And it turns out like 4 months here, just standing right there waiting for her to do it.
So to make sure people don't think that it's always gonna take 4 months, what is your usual turnaround time?
Okay, a turnaround, let's say it's gonna be a commercial vehicle. Usually a design, it can take from 3 days to 5 days.
Oh, wow.
It depends of how the more information you can give us to do this brainstorming to then do the design is better for the designer because he's gonna get on point where you want it. If you don't give me too much information, it can turn 3 days, 5 days. It depends of this back and forth with the client. I can do it just, today, but if the client doesn't do the emails, doesn't pick up the phone, then it can take more days. Usually I will say between 3 to 10 days.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It depends on how full we are. That's why we always like to say, listen, let's make the appointment 7 days or 10 days from now. So we got time to do the design, print it, and when it's your appointment, everything's set. When you bring the car, it can be from 3 to 5 days, that whole process. So I would say 3 to 10 days.
Last quick question before we jump into some details about the Vette. What is the best vinyl brand that you've used?
Okay, I'm gonna do 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2, and then overall, I like the Arlon SLX Plus.
Okay.
It's easy to work with. The colors are super bright. If you use the right lamination, it's super glossy. It's easy to take off after a couple of years. So if it's something that I'm gonna print, like your bed is in Arlon SLX, I include the color change and everything, I will say every Denison.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now let's get into the Annivette. Quick backstory. That car, this car to me symbolizes that anything that you think of, you can eventually achieve it. It was my dream car when I was in high school. And I always known that I just want a nice, dope car that I could afford with my artwork on it. And I remember I met you, I told you, but I didn't even have it yet. I probably
almost like,
was nowhere near having the money yet.
4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago I met you and I told you, I'm gonna get this car or whatever.
Yeah, I see this kid with his wife going to the shop. No, I'm getting this size skirts right now for my Cadillac.
But I
want to wrap my car. I'm gonna have a Corvette. This dream kid, and I say, yeah, for sure. And then we get in touch more, and actually, I saw how everything grows with your business and when you're design, and then finally you got it in. I was like, damn, this guy actually did it.
Yeah, don't sleep on me. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, if he say it, he probably gonna do it.
I had the honor of presenting the Annivette with you at Tuners Invade. I think it was September 25th, I believe. We previewed it. There's a lot of people out there, and they enjoyed looking at it. It was great. So I also realized, when I was designing it, you had to teach me how to lay out the artwork for the car, because I had no clue how to lay it out on the vehicle. You gave me a template, I looked at it, I worked on it. When you finally taught me how to do it, and it took a while, but I caught on quick because I'm a designer.
Yeah.
What did you think when I gave you the final ad? When I said, look, Vic, this is what I want. Did you think it looked good? Did you think it needed more? How'd you feel when I sent it over to you?
When you gave me the final design, I would say, it looks amazing, but when we install it, it's gonna be way much better. It's not just as for the end result right now. You know, I mean, because on the display, if you don't see, I mean, how can I say this? If you don't do this like for living, you see it on the computer and you be like, okay, yeah, it looks good and everything. But when you see it live, then that's the amazing part. Like in the paper, it was an 8. And then when we bring it to live with all the final results, it was a 10 plus.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. Like I said, I just want to thank you again because you definitely helped my dreams come true. That it was a car that I had in mind. I got the car and I wanted the artwork on it, and you know, it's finally here. You know, 4 years later, I'm driving around in my artwork, and it's all because of you and your amazing team.
Well,
so shout out the whole Rascaless team. Yeah, you know, you guys did an amazing job. I remember when I came by to, you know, check on it, and like my bumper was gone, my door was off, my trunk was missing, like, and I wasn't sure how this worked. So I was just like, all the parts are missing. And I didn't realize that in your field of work, it's best to take it off to wrap it. So why, for people who don't know, why is it best to take off parts and wash it before wrapping it or while you're doing the process?
A wrap like this, when we have to, you know, make it look like it's painted, basically. The cleaning part is the most important part of any wrap. Like from the Annivette to a commercial, to anything that we're gonna wrap, the cleaning part is the most important part. You can take probably sometimes more time preparing the surface to then, you know, wrapping it. Because anything that the car has, any contamination that the car or the surface has,
it'll show through on the surface.
It will show to the, you know, to the vinyl. So that's why a week later, we disinfected, we discontaminated. Some parts, we even, sand it down, then repaint it, so it's completely smooth, you know.
Smooth surface.
So, because I know you're gonna bring this to the show, so it had to be basically as close as perfect, you know. So the cleaning part is the most important part in any vehicle wraps.
Now, just to go over another detail that I didn't even know you were gonna do, the reflective. That was so dope, man. I appreciate that, like, artistic, you know, input to my design. Like you made certain characters, certain decals just illuminate, you know? So when I drive it at night, if you don't see the car, you seeing some type of artwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how'd you even know I was gonna like that?
I know you for, you know, almost 4 years, so you were all in this hype that you have of bringing the Annivette to life. I say, you know, I have to use almost the best materials that we can find, you know, on the market. One of them is, you know, is the reflective. It's also very expensive. I say, listen, I want this car to be able for you to see it during the day and when you drive it at night. You were open to almost anything that looks badass, so I put it there, you know.
Oh, thank you, man. Like, when I drive this thing at the shows, I feel like a superstar, and it's all because of you, man. Like,
no.
Art definitely is one thing, but that is definitely an amazing touch, you know.
Yeah, definitely. It brings other characters, like they bring it to life.
How much did you put my pockets in a whole fit? So, like, how much would this cost, like, for the people to know if they wanted like a custom wrap, you know, full body? What is someone typically looking at to pay, you know?
Okay, so for a normal color change, there's some people out there, you know, charging.
Rates may change, by the way. So we just, you know, just a ballpark.
Yeah, the thing about this, and every car is different. Like we like to wrap, you know, give you a quote or a price based on your specific car. Every car is a different squares for it. So, and every car is difficult. I mean, it's not the same. Wrapping a Tesla that is all rounding is very simple. You don't have to take a lot of stuff off than wrapping a Lamborghini, or maybe let's say your Annivette or a Challenger. You know.
Okay, so it all depends
on the difficult. But I want to say a good wrap in a good wrap shop is gonna be between the $4,000 up. Maybe.
$4,000 up. Okay.
Yeah, any type of color, I will say.
For good quality.
Yeah, because you have to think, it's not the same if you do it in your garage, you know.
Yeah.
You know, people get away with you know, with a little bit of the pricing, but if you go to a good shop, 3M certified or Avery certified, and they got a good reputation, yeah, you're looking about $4,000 up in any gloss, satin, or matte finish.
You have any advice for any up-and-coming rappers out there that, you know, like, what do you feel they should know?
People wanna do stuff real quick, and most of them, they think, I see 100 videos in YouTube, oh, I'm a master of this. You know, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's completely good because, I mean, these days people are learning more in those periods that actually, you know, it depends of what you're doing. But I can say be patient, get a good mentor, go to a place that they're willing to hire you, even if they don't pay you what an installer should, you know, get paid, but you have to think of they're teaching you. So basically they're paying you and teaching you for you to have a tool on your own that maybe, let's say 5 years from now, you don't want to be with that company, they teach you. So they give you a tool for you to make money. It can take from 3 months, it can take for a year, and seeing people, you know, getting real good in 6 months that you don't have almost to say nothing. But it depends of how much effort you want to put on, you know, learn from that person, you know.
Okay, so you'd say it's safe to say, you know, like it's best to just, you know, not cut corners, put in your hours, perfect the craft?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a shortcut for when you're gonna do wrapping installation. You have to learn from people that got a lot on their troubleshooting book, like I say. So they're willing to teach you.
One last thing, where can people find your business or how can they contact you for their next wrap?
So we are on East Colonial Drive, 5307 East Colonial Drive, Orlando. You can search us on Instagram, Facebook, like Wraps for Less, and you can also call us.
Comment below your favorite color vinyl wrap. If you got work done from Wraps for Less before, please comment that also.
Thank you.
If you plan on getting a car wrap from Wraps for Less or just wrapped in general, please comment that. It was an honor working with this guy, Vic Alfonso, on behalf of Wraps for Less. If you're in the Orlando area, please make sure you check them out. They do amazing work. They will take care of your vehicle. They will have you looking fresh in a brand new vehicle, dripped out, whatever you want to call it. So I appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It's been quite a journey. I like it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Look, we're only going up from here. Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and follow Wraps for Less.
Follow everything. Take care, guys.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on notifications. I appreciate it. Also, make sure you follow me, Ozzyoz the Vyrus, the artist behind all the art. Check out LSD Collections, Pop Art exclusive. Make sure you check it out. But if you need some anime merch, because I know you need some new anime drip, you know I got that right here. Vyrus Graphics is where you go. Make sure you check it out. Follow Vyrus Graphics. And I'm out. Check us out in the next video.